There we go, Power Team. We are live. I'm so excited to be here today with the man, Mr. Todd Falcone. Hello, Todd.
What's up, brother? You have so much energy. I like it. Well, happy birthday as well.
It's my birthday, guys. I mean, what better way to celebrate my birthday than to be here with the Power Team and with one of my mentors, Todd Falcone. I mean, this is just amazing. It's exciting. So, guys, Power Team, come on, make some noise. Get excited. If you're watching the recording, don't be shy. Hit like. Drop some comments. Let us know who's on, who's ready to learn. Definitely be ready to take some notes. You can send this video, the recording of this later, to people via private message. So really quick intro. I first met Todd back in 2012. And for those of you that know my story, that was actually a major turning point in my life and in my career as a network marketer. It was my first six-figure year in the network marketing industry, and we've been doing six figures ever since. And Todd is someone who I learned from. He's one of my mentors, someone who inspired me, someone who gave me strategies and techniques. And you know, I got this sticker from Todd. Remember this?
I do, yes.
W2. And I was like, that's going to be me. And I was wearing the sticker, got the picture with Todd. I got this from him, the No More W2, because as you know, we're all 1099 now. Yeah. So, and also, as you guys know, Todd was a keynote speaker at our MDC convention in just last year. We just had the convention. Absolutely incredible to have Todd there speaking. And in all of our distributor kits, guess what we get? Fearless Networking. This is by Mr. Todd Falcone. So this is the man. He is incredible. He has helped people in the network marketing industry become 6- and 7-figure earners. He's going to be sharing with you in a very short period of time some incredible value. So be sure to take notes, blow up the comments if you're getting value. And Todd, I'm going to turn it over to you, sir.
Well, thank you very much, my friend. So cool to be here with you on your birthday. Happy birthday. That's awesome. And wow, 2012. I can't believe you still have that sticker. That's so crazy to me. I remember when I had those things printed, I was handing those things out all over that event. But great to be here. Excited. Happy New Year, everybody. Everybody's kicking off and excited to do something big in 2019. And you know, it's been fun, Aaron, to watch you progress. Congratulations on all the success that you've accomplished thus far. I mean, it's fun to watch you. I know you're beast mode in the gym, but you're beast mode in network marketing, brother, and I just love to watch it. And you're just so on fire, so enthusiastic. And you guys that are watching tonight, you know, you're in great hands with Aaron. So I've got about 5 or 6 points I want to talk about. I want to focus tonight on the idea of finding and developing business builders, because here's the thing. First of all, I'm intimately familiar with My Daily Choice and HempWorks. I've spoken at the last 2 conferences, as Aaron just mentioned. My book is in every one of the distributor kits. So there's actually some video training, I believe, in your back office as well. Big fan of Josh and Jenna and everything that they're doing. And I've been, you know, speaking with Josh from the very beginning, even before you guys brought CBD products into the marketplace. So I remember when he called me when he was first launching the company, and so I've been following and involved from an outside and kind of from a consulting perspective with him from the beginning. And I just want to say this. First of all, what you guys are doing right now in the CBD marketplace is, I mean, before I even say it, it literally makes the hair on my arms start to stick out. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm telling you right now, they're like sticking up at just beginning to have this conversation with you. CBD is you're in front of something and on top of something that's so big. There's no time for you to be sitting on the sidelines and half-assing this thing. You have got to be laser focused and intentional about what you're doing here. And I want you to write that down. Even write the words down. I am intentional about what I'm doing in this business. I am on purpose about this business, because I see so many people sign up and it's like a, you know, I don't know, it's like a cat plays with a toy or something. The thing swings by and they hit it, and then it, you know, occasionally comes by again and they hit it again. And that's how a lot of people treat their network marketing businesses. You don't have the time for that because the wave is moving now. I believe that we're going to see a pretty massive transition of wealth as a result of what's happening in CBD, and then with the Farm Bill being signed into play at the end of 2018, big stuff. And the other thing is you guys have a couple things. Number one, you have a huge head start over pretty much everybody else in the CBD marketplace and network marketing. Look, there are going to be more companies that are coming out. More, in fact, I'm seeing other companies coming out and other companies that are in existence that are realizing how big this is. The head start that you guys have and the kind of sales volume that's already taking place is an advantage, but it's not everything. You have to be intentional about taking actions in your business. Otherwise, you could miss this. As good as it is, you could still miss this if you don't get your butt in gear. And the fact that it's going to be what they're saying it's projected to be 22 billion by 2022. The results people get on these products, the fact that the plant, my God, thank you so much, has finally been unleashed for all of us to be able to enjoy the benefits of, and it's not being held hostage like it has for so many years. Timing, and I see timing on the screen. There is no better timing than right now. But I've seen people in opportunities where there is great timing and they don't do anything. So this is the time for you to sacrifice, put things aside, get super intentional about what you're doing, have a major focus on business building, which is going to be, I'm going to give you about 5 or 6 things that you guys can do to find and develop business builders. And I really think you have to be intentional about that. You know, it's fun. There's no question that CBD gets great results. I've been taking CBD for a long time myself. I take your CBD, as a matter of fact. In fact, I just did a dropper right before I got on this conference call or this Zoom or whatever, this Be Live, excuse me. But again, like right now, you're all thinking, what am I going to do? I'm going to go big. Well, what if, and I hope you already did this at the end of the year. What did I do? Looking back at 2018, what did I do exceptional, and in what ways can I improve as I right now start into 2019? What can I do differently that's going to cause me to get an insanely different result? I think that word intentional is a powerful word for you to be thinking about, a theme for you to be thinking about in 2019, because yes, a lot of network marketers, too many in fact, are lackadaisical in terms of, it's like they don't have a plan. They wake up in the morning and they hope that they might do something good. They kind of get around to it when they feel like it. And that's one thing about success is even when you don't feel like it, you have to continue to do it. That's what separates someone who's amazing at something versus somebody who's average. So let's go into these 5. I think I got 5 or 6 things I want to share with you guys tonight in terms of you getting into this position and not missing out on it. I hate to see you miss out on it because it's moving already. I'm talking to Josh. I talk to Josh probably at least 2 or 3 times a week, and to see the progression of what's happening with you guys in terms of volume and growth and sales, and now to see the kinds of other, it's funny because the kind of network marketers that are being attracted to this company is pretty insane. I know a lot of people that are looking at it or on their way in or in that, 6 months ago or a year weren't here, and they're here for a reason because they see it. And the last thing I'll say, and I'll just say this, your compensation plan, because I've looked at it, I know the comp plan. I don't know if I've ever seen a comp plan that pays out as much money as you guys do. And look, I'm not in the deal. I'm just saying from an outsider looking in, it's like, are you kidding me? How can you even afford to pay out that? But I was with Josh and Jenna at the conference in their suite, and we were talking about this, and I just looked at Josh and I said, he goes, we're both sitting there. I was like, how do you guys do it? And they're like, well, we were both distributors and we want to make sure our distributors are paid. And to hear them both say that and the way that they've designed the compensation plan, I think is a big deal, that they're putting that much money back into the field. And many of you are probably already experiencing it because you can look at your check and you can see, wow, I don't really have that many people in there, but look at what my check is. Well, what if you had a lot more people? What if you had a lot more than that? What if you had the amount of people that Aaron, for example, has in his organization, or some of these other leaders in the company? So let's talk about a few different ways to find and develop business builders. Number one is you need to have a focus on business and on recruiting business builders. And one of the things, because your product line, especially with the CBD line, for example, is such a powerful product, it's so easy to just focus on the product. And this happens with certain companies. Sometimes your greatest asset can be your greatest detriment. In other words, because you have products that get such great results, in this case CBD, people are taking this stuff, they're getting, and many of you I'm sure have already gotten profound results on, by taking CBD regularly over a period of time. And because people get such good results, it's easy to just lean on the product and just put product users in and not even think about putting somebody in the business. If I was in your business right now, I would be exceptionally intentional about talking to people about the business. I would not be waiting around hoping that somebody's going to come my way, knowing that every moment the clock is ticking, tick-tock goes the clock, this thing's continuing to grow. Am I growing at or at a faster pace than the company's growing based on the activities that I'm putting forth? And you need to be intentional about engaging people in conversation. I'd be picking up the phone, Aaron, Todd Falcone, what's up, brother? How you doing? He's like, great, what's going on? I said, listen, I got to talk to you. I'm in front of one of the single biggest trends that's hit our economy in probably the last 30 years, and I'm in front of it with a company that is absolutely kicking butt. You need to take a look at this thing. Go here, right? Now, can you feel the energy, the intensity with that kind of approach? That's what I'm talking about in terms of being intentional, being on fire about what you're doing. There's no time to be ashamed. There's no time to be afraid. There's no time to be hiding. There's no time to be worried about how someone's going to perceive you or judge you or think about you because you're doing a network marketing deal. This thing is already proven. The product is already proven. The network marketing profession is already proven. The time is now for you to step up to the plate and start engaging people in conversation. When I mean engaging people in conversation, I don't mean just sitting around on your Facebook page hoping that you're going to drum up some business, okay? That means picking up the freaking telephone and engaging people in a conversation. You know what? In fact, I had a conversation with a guy while I was in Vegas at your event. I was in an Uber on the way over to the hotel, and he called me up and he said, check this out. He had gotten into a company and he's made a lot of money. He had reached out to some different people, and he reached out to this woman who he picked up the phone and he called her. And she said to him, she goes, I've had 7 other people send me messages telling me about it, but not one of them has picked up the phone. She's been an 8-figure earner in network marketing. And as a result of him picking up the telephone, she joined his business rather than the 7 other people that prior to him had contacted that woman. So, people try to say that this thing, look, these things, I made more money using the telephone than anything. I use the computer, of course, but I made more money picking up the phone, engaging people in conversations with this device than anything I've ever used. And I've done so even in the last 5 to 10 years with the advent of the internet and social media and computers and all of that, which we use as a tool every day. But this little connectivity device is the best thing that you can do. And I think it's important you start stepping up to the plate and picking up the phone and engaging people in conversation. Say, look, I'm in front of something. I'm in front of the single biggest trends, or one of the biggest transfers of wealth to ever hit the U.S. economy. It's happening right now. And look, there is no doubt that this is going to be a significant transfer of wealth, okay? And I would use that kind of verbiage, and I would use it with that kinds of intensity as well. Because then people are going to go, whoa, hold on a second. They're going to be like me looking at Aaron going, bro, you're fired up. Have you ever seen Aaron Parker low energy? Please. There's not a single person here that's ever seen Aaron like, hey, yeah, Todd. The dude is fired up all the time. Why is he fired up? Because he's intentional about where he's going in his business, because he takes great care of his body, he takes great care of his health, and as a result, all of that energy comes out. He's fired up about the business. He's fired up about his team. He's fired up about his family. He's fired up about his birthday today, only 39. He's fired up, and people follow individuals who are fired up and intentional about what they're doing. So number 1 is you need to focus on business builders. Number 2, and this is something that Aaron's heard me teach and train on all the time, you got to start recruiting up. You got to start thinking about, instead of thinking, oh, who needs an opportunity? Who's the most successful person that I know? Who's the most entrepreneurial person that I know? Who's the most outgoing and influential? Who's the most fun person that I know? Who's the most energetic person that I know? Who knows everybody? Who owns a company? Who loves making money? Who do I know that every time they touch something, they crush it? Those are the types of people that you need to be focusing on. I've been teaching this whole strategy of recruiting professionals for many, many years. And it's something that you need to be thinking about as you're growing your business. It's like, sometimes it's so funny. And I get it. And some of you, I don't know who's on because I can't see the viewers and comments or anything. So I don't know who's new, who's been around. But when I started in network marketing, I was intimidated. I was intimidated by the thought of, talking to someone who I felt was more successful than me. And then I came to the very quick realization that they're no different than any of us. And you might look at somebody and they've got, you think they've got it all together and their life is perfect and things are rocking. And then you come to find out that they've been starving for an opportunity to come their way. You don't know. Your job is to ask. Your job is to flip a rock over and say, look, I'm onto something big. It's already moving fast. If you don't come and take a look at this now, you're probably going to miss out on it. And I hate to see you miss out on it. Whatever your verbiage is, get it down. Focus on finding business builders. Focus on not just the product, but focusing on putting business builders into it. Focus on recruiting up. It's easy to go talk to our broke friends and family, which is typically where we're met with, I'm skeptical. The glass is half empty. If it's so good, why don't you pay my way in? How much money are you making? You don't have time for any of that crap. The other thing is, number 3, is you've got to be intentional. I guess the word tonight is intentional. We'll stick with that. The word for tonight is intentional. You need to be intentional about working with people on your team to develop those people into business builders. So what it involves you doing is being hands-on. I'm telling you right now, if I recruited Aaron into this deal and he was my new person and I put him into HempWork, so I put him into My Daily Choice, I would be working with Aaron. I would be making calls. I would be doing presentations. I would be doing follow-ups with him. I wouldn't send him out to go do it. Now, wouldn't it be great if we could just sign people up and just go? Wouldn't that be beautiful? In some cases, maybe you get somebody that's got a tremendous amount of experience, and even with a person with a tremendous amount of network marketing experience, I'd still be very hands-on. If you're going to find, and again, the subject matter tonight, finding and developing business builders, which is what leads to the greatest degree of success. Now, I'm not saying that customers aren't important. Product is critical. Without the product, you have nothing. Without end users who are getting results, you have nothing. And the fact that you have a product that people have been starving for, that they've been waiting for, that literally it's kind of like, I kind of feel like cannabis and hemp has just been held down it's like been dragged down for so long, and finally it's let go. It's finally released, and people have, and you can tell, there's no question if you're an affiliate that you can tell there's like a pent up demand. It's like almost, you can almost just go say, hey, I'm with the CBD company. You're like, hey, I want some. I would even challenge you to, like, I'm not going to say that you actually go do this, but hey, what if you went and said, listen, I'm with the fastest growing CBD company in America. You've got to take part in this thing with me. Here, well, look at this website or take a look, whatever it is. It almost to some extent doesn't matter what you say. What you say matters. But you can, obviously if you say, screw off, don't talk to me, that's probably not a good thing. They're not gonna light up when you say that. But if you just introduce somebody to this with passion, with intention, and you focus on the fact that you're in front of one of the biggest trends to take place. It's projected, like I said, to be $22 billion by 2022. Look at the growth already. Look at how often you'd see CBD popping up left and right in the news. I can't tell, even in the last, I would say the last week of the year through today, I've seen on the local news CBD mentioned multiple times. You don't see something like that mentioned multiple times in the local news and it ain't big, okay? It's happening, but you've got to make sure you're getting in front of it. So this third point I'm making is don't be the person that just signs somebody up and then sends them on their merry way. Get yourself involved. Be a person that develops leaders, that develops people into something. Now, it takes two to tango. It takes an active participant for you to develop. So if I, for example, signed up Aaron and he's making excuses as to why he can't do a strategy call with me, or why we can't go make some contacts together, or why this, that, or the other, then I'm going to go focus on working with somebody and developing somebody who is active, who's engaged, who's wanting to do something. So you have to make a determination as well with your people based on how they're showing up. If they're showing up, you're showing up. And when I mean showing up, that doesn't mean showing up, pointing your finger and saying, go do a good job. It means showing up and actually engaging and working with those individuals to help them figure this out. Because a brand new person, in fact, Aaron, I remember when I first met you, you were just as excited as you are now. Maybe, I don't know, I think maybe you're a little bit more excited today, but you're an eager, wanting to learn networker. I remember when we first met at that seminar, and that's that hunger that you have is something that we've all got to find inside of us, and we've all got to figure out, hey, how do we develop that hunger that somebody else has, rather than it turning into frustration and aggravation? Because I'm sure we've all experienced moments where we've been frustrated and aggravated. And if you have somebody that's actually there for you, or there with you and engaged with you, the frustration, the aggravation, it dissipates very, very quickly, and they're able to get past those little moments and actually do something significant. Number 4, and this is big. Number 4, and this is probably one of my, I don't know, I would say this is probably in the top strategies for team building, for creating a significant growth within your organization. And that is, and you can write it down as 3 words: look for pockets. It's something I talk about pretty often. Look for pockets. What I mean when I say look for pockets is, as your organization grows, first it's you, and then it's you and a couple, then it's you and a few more, then it's you and a few more than that, then it's you and 50, and you and 100. And by the time you get to 100 people, you don't know everybody, right? You don't know everybody's name, right? And that's a beautiful problem to have happen, to get to that point where you're like, I don't know everybody in my group. That means you're having success as a network marketer. If you get to the point where you're like, I don't know every single person on my team, that's the beautiful position you want to be in. But here's what you do. You have to stay connected to the people that are in your organization. And I don't know exactly what you see in your genealogy or back office, if you can see people's names or you can see levels of people or not. Aaron, you can. So here's the thing that you need to be doing. When I say looking for pockets, that genealogy is a tool for you. It's not just a place to go check out to see what your business is doing and do nothing with it. The genealogy report enables you to look in there, and you look at it and you ask yourself, who's building? Who's rank advancing? Who just increased in volume? Who's this new person that just put 42 people in this month? Who's this person that just blew through 5 different ranks? Who's that person just became a 5K? Who's that person that became a 100K? I don't even know who that person is. And what you do is you reach out to those people and you pick up the phone. Pick up the phone and you make a call and you say, hey, Aaron, Todd Falcone, what's up, brother? Hey, I just was looking at my genealogy report and I noticed you just hit 100K. Oh my God, congratulations. Whatever the position is, right? And introduce yourself and offer your guidance, your assistance. And here's what I do. This is a power play for you. You see that whiteboard that Aaron's got in his background? I don't know if you can see it or if he's on camera or not, but I got a whiteboard right over here, okay? And my suggestion is you have a whiteboard that you can, and my guess he's probably got multiple whiteboards. He does. In fact, I can see one off to the left and there's another one. And I can see the other one on the left side of you. So, all right. So he gets it. So what I would do if I was you is I would put a whiteboard up with my key leaders, my different teams, my left team, my right team, or whatever, the people that are personally enrolled, and anybody underneath those individuals. And he's got it right there. See, talk about a student. There you go. Got it. So the key thing here is this is like your war board. This is an opportunity for you to be sitting here. And by reaching out and by looking for pockets, like if let's say I found Aaron like 7 levels down in my organization, 5 levels down, 20 levels down, and he's crushing it. That's a guy that I want to know. I don't care how deep he is in the group. I want to know who he is because I want to make sure I stay connected with him. He's going to go up on my whiteboard. And he's going to be somebody that I make sure that I maintain contact with. This is what we call assets in an organization. And you need to be focusing on not only developing assets, undeveloped assets, but by assisting other people who are already assets that are producing. What is an asset? Do you think a 5K in your group is an asset? Yeah, a 5K is an asset. Do you think a 25K affiliate in your organization is an asset? Hell yes, a 25K is an asset. And do you think 100K, a 250K, a 500K? How do I even know those? That's amazing. Because I understand your comp plan. I get it, right? And I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they're called, right? So here's the thing. You looking for pockets of activity, the questions, again, that you're asking yourself, who's building, who's active, who's engaged, who's involved, it's going to help you to more successfully develop an organization. Number 5, this is something that shouldn't go without saying, but I'll say it. If you want to put more business builders on your team, you need to get your numbers up. You need to get your recruiting up. You need to get your business building activity up. Aaron knows this, that every time I speak on stage, I do this little draw box exercise where I have people draw a little box on a piece of paper, write in the number of new people that you talk to today about your business. That's where the rubber meets the road, right? In my opinion, I don't think any network marketer, part-time, spare time, full-time, or all the time, should ever have a single day without them talking to somebody about their product or their business. Every single day, you should be doing revenue-producing activities. Again, it should go without saying, but I'm saying it because it's that important, because it is where the rubber meets the road, and you need to be reminded that the only way you're going to get to the money, the only way you're going to get to 25K, 100K, 250K, 500K, wherever it is that you want to go, is you have to get your numbers up. If you want to get more business builders, you got to get your activity levels up. You're not going to find a business builder by sitting around waiting for a business builder to join your organization. It's simply not going to happen. Number 6 is, I guess I'll do a little bonus one for you. 6 is, and this is an important thing, especially with the timing, and I think it's pretty beautiful that you guys can really easily do this, is you need to ask for referrals. You know, people that maybe somebody who hasn't joined your business, somebody that's looked at your business, somebody that knows what you're doing, somebody that you even pick up the phone, and I would be asking everybody I know, who do you know that's looking for a grand slam home run? Who do you know that that knows anything about CBD? Who do you know that's been looking for whatever, fill in the blanks? But those 4 words, who do you know, should be part of your vocabulary every single day. In fact, if you're not asking who do you know every single day, you're doing a significant disservice to your business. Okay, I'm telling you right now, it's one of the things that again, the theme tonight is intentional. You're not going to ever get a referral into your business on accident. People don't just go, hey, here's a referral. You get them by asking. You get every bit of business by asking. You get somebody that you're going to enroll as a customer by asking. You get somebody you're going to enroll as a distributor by asking. You get leaders by asking good questions. These 5 things, number 1, I wrote them down. Number 1, focus on the business, not just the product. Number 2, recruit doers. Start thinking about recruiting up the socioeconomic chain. Number 3, invest time in developing your people. Number 4, look for pockets of activity. Number 5, get your numbers up. And number 6, don't forget to ask for referrals. Now, something as we wrap this up tonight, I want to share with you. Here's the thing. This business is all about one word. And Aaron knows exactly what that word is, and the word is accountability, okay? If it is to be, it's up to me. Now, of course, the beautiful thing is we're able to learn from lots and lots of other people, right? So we're able to earn lots of money because of the efforts of other people in our organization. That's the beautiful thing, but it starts with us. It starts with us taking the initiative to take this business seriously, to step up, to step past our fears, to get focused on intentional growth by going, I'm going to get as good as I possibly can. I'm going to be as focused as I possibly can in this business. And there's an opportunity right now for you guys. In fact, I'm going to talk about it for just a couple minutes. Aaron's done, I think, a couple of these. I'm not sure if you've done. In fact, you want to come back on camera real quick? I want to talk about 18 for a second. See if you can pop your camera and I can see you. Or what's up, dude? Okay, so how many A-teams have you done? You've done a couple at least, right?
I've done it a couple times, yeah.
Okay. So A-team is, the A, by the way, stands for accountability.
I thought it was Aaron.
It starts for Aaron's accountability. For you, it's for Aaron. So look, here's the thing. Everybody needs a little help, including myself. I have coaches for different aspects and areas of my life where I might fall short. I'll tell you what A-team is. A-team is like hiring a personal fitness trainer, but for your business. It's a 90-day blitz. We start on January 15th. That's next Tuesday. We have very little spots left. I think we probably got less than 20 spots left in it. Aaron wanted me to talk about it tonight. He's going to be running with us for 90 days on this one that starts on January 15th. And here's what it is. It's an opportunity for you. Again, the analogy that I already use is, imagine it's like hiring a personal fitness trainer for your business. If you've ever worked out with a trainer, you know exactly what I'm talking about when you go to the gym, you just do more. And the same thing when I watch you in these classes, you can't not do more when you're surrounded by people that are just charging. When you go to the gym by yourself, it's easy to kind of walk in there and then walk out. But if you're around a group of people, if you're being pushed by a group of people, if you're being encouraged by a group of people, if you got someone, and if you've ever done a spin class, a yoga class, an any class, and somebody's leading that class, you have to do more because of the environment that you've put yourself in. Now, this isn't for everybody. This is only for people that want to win big over the next 90 days. It's a 90-day blitz. It's a 90-day training and accountability program. We start next Tuesday. I'm going to give you the website real quick, and then I'm going to give you...
How appropriate is that? I have 90-day blitz on my board. We're doing one.
That's classic.
This is
that's
like
perfect.
90-day blitz on steroids.
I like it. I like it. So let me give you the website real quick. It's toddfalcone.com/team, TEAM, TODDFALCONE.com/team, TEAM. I have another email going out tomorrow night. This thing's pretty much done with registration. So if you end up going to the page and that doesn't take your registration, it's because we've sold it out. But here's the thing. When you go to it, the page tonight, and we pretty much kind of stopped doing this a few days ago, but talked to my assistant this morning, and then the fact that I was doing this Zoom with you, or this Be Live with you guys, I wanted to make sure we include it. When you register, you can bring a buddy for free. So it's essentially 2 for 1.
Woo!
So you can see the investment for the 12 weeks. You can bust it out into 2 payments if you want. But the cool thing is you can grab a teammate, someone in your organization, some special person in your group that you want to run with, and have them do it with you. Have them do it with you. It'll cut the price of it in half for you. So it's something that we did this about 2 or 3 quarters ago, and people dug it. So we've continued to allow early registrations to get in and bring a buddy for free. It's $4.99 for the 12 weeks, which cuts it in half to $250. You can spread it into 2 payments every week. Let me explain something to you real quick. I'm going to spend about 2 more minutes. Every week, what we do when we meet on Tuesday night, 6 p.m. on a Zoom starting next Tuesday, so it's happening next week, I cover a specific chunk of content that's critical to your success in network marketing. So I teach and train on a very specific revenue-producing piece of content for 35, 40, 45 minutes to close to an hour. Open it up to Q&A. You guys have full access to me for the entire 12 weeks. Gives you an opportunity to get your questions answered, to get super clear. I don't hide. You send me a text message. I give you my phone number, which people think I'm nuts for, but I'm fine. I give you my cell phone number. You can send me a text message. We've got a private Facebook group. It's your group. It's an opportunity for you to engage with other people. Here's the deal. If you want to win and you want to run, you get together with a group of other people that want to win and want to run. The details are on the page. I'm not going to even spend any more time on it. Aaron's doing it with me. Again, we're starting on the 15th. It's this next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I know this question always comes up, so I'm going to answer it now. Todd, what if I can't make it every week? If you don't make it, we record every session. You can play catch up. It's not a big deal. If you know you're going to miss a session or 2, you can still do it. You don't have to be there every single time. Ideally, you want to be there live every Tuesday when we do it. But if something comes up, that's fine. I get it. You can still take advantage of the accountability aspect. And here's the thing. I promise you this. When you do A-Team, it's impossible for you to not do more. You can't. There's no way you can do A-Team for 90 days and not have massively more production than you had the previous quarter. It's impossible. So get yourself registered. This is the last opportunity for you guys to sneak in. Again, he put the website up there, toddfalcone.com/team. And, it'll be fun because, Aaron, I'm going to push you hard. So, and I'm going to actually pull you out for some stuff during the 12 weeks as well. So you got your leader here that's putting on this Be Live doing it. Come run with them as well. And let's see what we can make this group do over the next 90 days and make it a record-breaking group inside of HempWorks, My Daily Choice.
Woo! Well, I just want to say, first of all, Todd, what you shared over the last 30 minutes was tremendous. people, I know you can't see the comments, but they have been just blowing up with just mad love and appreciation for you taking the time to come out here and share. Guys, if you haven't done so and you got some value from what Todd just shared, hit like, drop a comment, say thank you for him coming out here and sharing these valuable tips. A couple people said they're going to save this video and watch it every day because they got so much value from what you just shared. And I just appreciate you so much. What I'll say about A-Team, I've done this twice. And if I mean, like Todd said, this isn't for everyone. You know, I mean, it's $500. You can split it in 2 payments, like he said. And here's the deal. You could actually pay for this with 3 signups. You could get 2 executive hemp and 1 executive spray. That's $500 in commissions with 3 signups. So think about it that way. But this accountability, I think about the gym. Like even I heard Ray Higdon talking about it today on his live. He's like, I would not be able to work out if it wasn't for me paying a coach and a trainer to kick my ass in the gym. And that's kind of like me with CrossFit. I would never be able to do what I do in CrossFit if it wasn't for me spending $150 a month and I'm there with trainers and coaches who are kicking my butt. I can tell you that this A-Team has had a huge impact on who I have become as a leader and the ability for me to get out of my comfort zone. And, you know, the Aaron Parker that you guys see today that has been able to sign up, you know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people is a direct result of accountability. And this is the type of program that has helped me become who I am today. So if you really want a breakthrough, okay, and I'll just say this, my recommendations, don't miss any. You know, Todd said he's being nice, you could miss one, but you want to be there. It's 90 days. It's once a week for 90 days, and he is going to hold you to it. This is not for anyone who just like, well, we'll kind of see, and, you know, I'm just going to do this, and we'll see. No, you come in like right here. All in. Yeah. So that's what I have to say, Todd. I would definitely recommend it for anybody who wants to really, really massively increase their results, because that's what it's all about. And that's why I love this so much. Guys, there's so many trainers out there. There's so many coaches out there. There's so much stuff out there. But guess what? This is actually going to get you results. There's so much stuff that you can consume on a daily basis, so many trainers putting out stuff. But what's going to actually hold you to it every single day, that's going to give you the exact network marketing steps to get results with My Daily Choice. This A-Team will do that. So, you know, I'm excited to be a part of this for the 3rd time. And, you know, I'm excited to see who's going to run with us on this 90-day A-Team accountability. Todd, back to you, sir.
Yeah, brother. No, I'm excited, and it's all about implementation, right? So you just said something that's very true. There's tons of training out there. I produced a ton of training, have for years. There's a ton of people that you can gain access to, but it's the implementation. You know, having somebody to push you. It's like, you know, for me to hear what you just said about CrossFit is, you know, is the icing on the cake, really, because I've seen, and you guys have probably seen him on Instagram and what he does. The guy's a freaking beast in the gym like no other. And I mean, it's an inspiration, honestly, to see what he does in the gym. Like my wife and I were talking about you in the kitchen. I was actually sauteing not kale, but what is it? Yellow, the Swiss chard. And we were talking about, I was sauteing my Swiss chard. I was talking about Aaron Parker and the beast in the gym. And you know, the fact that you need that extra push. I mean, that's the same thing. That's the same thing with me. And like even like when I skied for 9 hours, almost 9 hours yesterday. And I ended up joining a buddy in the afternoon, and I would have been done. I would have been finished about 2 o'clock, but I ended up skiing until 4 o'clock yesterday, and it was great to get that extra. I mean, skiing is super fun, right? But to push my body for another 2 hours, and I ski hard. I rail hard on skis, and to do those extra 2 hours, it would never have happened if I didn't have that extra little person to push me. So this is an opportunity. You know, again, don't do this if you're not ready to play and if you're not ready to go, because this is for people that are ready to do, that are basically raising their hand saying, okay, it's me, it's time, I'm ready, let's go. Get yourself registered. Do not wait, because I got another email going out tomorrow morning to my main followers, and we're wrapping it up. So if you want in, go get yourself registered on the site tonight, figure out who that buddy is, and let's go rock this thing over the next 90 days and make big things happen.
Thank you, Todd. I appreciate you so much.
Thanks, brother. Happy birthday, man. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody. Guys, one last time, drop some love. Thank you, Todd, so much. I appreciate you for being here. And Power Team, I just want to say it's my birthday, and I'm here hanging out with you because I love you. I appreciate you. Some of the stuff Todd said at the beginning of this, I know a bunch of you came on late. Make sure you go back, watch the recording, tag your team in the comments below so they can watch this entire training. The information that Todd just shared was tremendous. It was valuable. It was priceless. It can help you big time with your business. And so I just want to say that I'm excited to be here on my birthday with the Power Team, hanging out with you guys. What else can I say? I'm excited. All right. It is January 6th. We are about to complete, for those of you here in January, at the beginning of the year 2019, we are on fire. The Power Team is on fire. We are having just tremendous success. The War Board, I would definitely recommend it. That's one of the things that Todd talked about. I want to see how many of you, give me some comments, okay? Who's going to get a War Board? Who's getting a War Board? So let me share with you what that means. It means a whiteboard, all right? It means a whiteboard. Here's mine. This is the Power Team Elite. This is the Power Team Elite War Board. Now, for me, my War Board only has people on it who are 5K. When you are 5K affiliate or above, boom, you're going on the War Board. But for you guys, many of you, you're just getting started with your business. And so who would you put on your War Board? Well, you start by putting everyone that's on your team. Everyone. If you've got a small team, put everybody. If you've sponsored 5 affiliates and they've each sponsored 1, well, then you've got 10 people on your War Board, right? If you're already a 5K affiliate or a 10K affiliate, then you may not want to put everyone. This is when you start to narrow down who qualifies to be on your War Board. All right. So let's see here. David is going to Walmart right now. That is what I'm talking about. That is an action taker. David is literally leaving to go get his War Board right now. That's what I'm saying. All right. Yes. You guys are all going to get your War Board. I love it. I love it. And so what you do is you put the people on your War Board who are in battle with you. So you don't, when you start building a bigger team, you're not going to put everyone. If you're 5K, you're not going to put your whole team on the War Board. You're going to put the people on your War Board who are going to war with you. Hence the name War Board, right? So you're going to put the people on your board who are working with you, who are building with you, who are being accountable daily with you, who are running with you, who are prospecting daily with you. Those are the people that you put on your War Board, right? And then here's how you can gauge how your business is doing. There's 2 things. Everyone write this down, okay? 2 things that you want to be able to do to gauge. Okay, Jason, boom, got his War Board. I love it. Another person says, I got one. I need to get a bigger one. I love it. So 2 things you want to write down for your War Board. Number 1 is your volume. On your War Board, you're going to notice, check this out, okay? You're going to notice on the Elite Leadership War Board right here, I have a couple things. Sorry for the shaky video, but just bear with me, okay? I have our, right here, this is where I have our goals. So me and Kathy, we have our goals on the board for January, April, and September. And what happens after September? Vegas. So we've literally mapped out our goals all the way till Vegas. Now on the actual board here, you're going to see our current volume. So our current volume is right now, as of this morning, I do this once a day. Once a day, I go through this and I update our volume. So this is what you want to do. literally every day, once a day. Whether you do it before you go to bed or when I do it is the first thing I do when I wake up. The first thing I do when I wake up is I write down our volume. And so this morning, when we woke up, I had 40,000 in volume. What? Kathy was at 18,000 in volume, right? Ted Sims is at 5,000 in volume. He's already 5K. Give it up for Ted Sims. In just the first 5 days, Ted Sims is at 5K. You know what that means? It means he's on pace to get promoted to 25K this month. Woo! Okay? Mr. Carlos Martinez, drop some comments, guys. Give Ted and Carlos some love. Carlos is already 5K in the first 5 days. That means he's on pace for 25K this month. Woo! And, of course, Mr. Ron Deering is already a 10K affiliate in the first 5 days, which means he's on pace for 50K this month. Massive. So I want you, I see you. I want you to be on this board. You just got to get to 5K affiliate. When you get to 5K, you're on this board. That means I am running with you. Doesn't matter who your sponsor is. You're on the power team. I want to run with you. So get on this board as fast as you can. So here we go, guys. We're going to close this out, okay? The first thing you put on your board every day is your volume. I don't care if you're brand new. Every day, the volume that is on your board should go up. Every day. Now, if you're like, well, what volume are we talking about? Okay? What we're talking about here is we're talking about the volume that you see in your back office when you go to your dashboard. I'm just going to show you real quick so there's no confusion on your war board. What volume are you putting on your board every day? Okay? So here it is. In your back office, okay? I'm on my dashboard. And on the dashboard, you guys can all do this. It has right here your unilevel tree volume. And so whatever the volume says here for your unilevel tree, now if you're not yet 5K, it's going to say right here, it will say 5K rank volume. You guys see this? It says 5K. For you, it will say 5K rank volume. And then it will have a number. This number is the number that you want to be tracking on a daily basis. Every day. And as soon as that number says 5,000, you're a 5K affiliate. Are you guys getting this? If there's any questions on anything that I just said, I want you to comment on this video right now and let me know. Or if you have, or if you're getting it, if this makes sense, let me know. Okay. So on your war board, you are tracking this number every day where it says on your dashboard, it'll say 5K affiliate. Are you guys getting this? And then this number that I just highlighted right here next to where it will say 5K affiliate, that is the number that you want to write down on your war board every day, literally every single day. And here's what you need to be thinking. If a whole day goes by, listen carefully, and if that number doesn't go up even a little bit every single day, your business is not growing. You feeling me here? I'm keeping it real, all right? I'm saying this out of love and because I want you to succeed. This is a critical part of your business. This is why a war board is so important. Those of you who do this are going to experience tremendous success. Those of you who, whatever reason, are watching this and you're like, well, I don't need to do that. I don't have to write down my volume. I don't need to get a whiteboard. You guys feeling me here? We're going to see. Those of you who do this are going to have huge success. Those of you don't, you can't complain to me because we're telling you what to do, all right? We're keeping it real. This is literally what I have done for the last 6 years, is have a war board, and I've always had one. So every day you write down your volume. I just showed you where to find it. And every day that number should be increasing. Remember, it's not just from signups that you get. It also includes any signups, customers and affiliates, and auto ship volume counts, reoccurring orders count. Any orders anywhere in your team count for your volume. So that number should always be going up every day. All right? So that is really what it comes down to. That's the war board. So, all right, guys, listen, I don't want to take too much more of your time. Thank you. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll be looking for them. You guys rock. And what I'd love to do, I would love to see your war boards. So when you get your war board up, this is a call to action. When you get your war board up, I want you guys to take a picture, post it in the Power Team group so we can all see it. All right? All right, guys, let's do this. All in, baby. Who's all in? I'll see you in Vegas.